Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with NK Maribor. It is Season 3 and we are into the Champions League second qualifying phase today. We're going to be playing against Iskra of, I want to say, Montenegro. They are from Montenegro. So yeah, we've already played one game in the Champions League qualifiers. It was against FH of Iceland. I'll come back to that in a minute because first there's some transfer news. A number of quite big players have left the club, so we're going to go through those first. David Castaneda is the first one to leave. He's gone to Regensburg, who I believe are German, for £110,000, so we've made a little bit of a loss on him considering he never actually kicked a ball for us. For potentially £230,000, Aliou Dieng has signed for Karlsruhe in Germany, another team in Germany. He's gone 145k up front, potentially 230, and so I think we've also got a bit of a sell-on in there as well. Martin Milic has left the club. He has signed for SCR Altach, who I think might be from Austria. He's gone for, I think it's about £700,000 he's gone in the end. They are Austrian. It's a bit of a shame. He was a good player, but he was really, unreliable. Got sent off a lot. Another fullback to leave is Colombian Christian Mafla. He's gone to Italy. He signed for Palermo, £750,000 for him. He's gone because Kovac, can't remember his first name, the 17-year-old Slovakian, is going to be our number one left-back for the season. And finally, Joe Rowley has made his return to English football. He's signed for Aston Villa for £2.5 million, and I think they're in the Premier League. Also, I think we've got a 50% sell-on for him, so if he gets a lot better, which he should do in theory, still improve, we might get a bit more money off him. A few other players to leave as well. We've got Abdullah Remain Uaski, Victor Soja and Lapis Kiakis have all left the club as well, and as well as a number of loan signings. Now, on the left-hand side there, you can see the new signings that have come in. There's been 10 in total. Only one of them is real. And that's this guy, Patrick Farkas, the Austrian right-back, has joined on loan from Red Bull Salzburg. He's obviously going to be playing in that position there. He can't cross, which is a bit of a concern, but he's good. He's a very good footballer. He's 3-star current ability. He's also not ours. He's costing £1 million for the year. Now working in reverse order of cost, Serge Diarra from IFER, who I want to say are on Ivorian side. He's joined on a free transfer, got a bit of potential, needs to go out on loan. Someone's bidding for him. Who is it? He's possibly going to Ruda Valenia. £54,000 has been spent on Issam Maskni, the Tunisian central midfielder who's gone out on loan to Kursko for the season. Again, a player with a bit of potential. He's got some determination. Technically, he's got some good stats. Needs to really get better as an all-rounder, but he's going to be playing a full season in the Slovenian First League. Next up, for £80,000, we've signed an Armenian, Noraya Muradyan. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. I'm not quite sure whether he counts as foreign or not. I don't know whether Armenia is part of the European Union. Anyway, he's in. He's got some very good technical stats. He's got some very good mental stats. He's also got some very bad technical stats and some very bad mental stats. Maybe he needs a tutor and maybe we can kind of push up his leadership, teamwork, work rate, things like that. If we can increase those, he might be a good player. For £235,000, we've signed an Angolan left-back / central midfielder. It is Manuel Figueira. He has signed. He's very good. 14 acceleration, 16 agility, 15 natural fitness, 14 pace. He's very good at that. Technically, rubbish. Really, but quite bad at football. Probably want to get a tutor on him, maybe. Ideally loan him out. Obviously, being an Angolan as well, he does count as a foreigner, so he's probably not going to be playing too much football for us. Konstantininos Konstantinou, I think is what his name is. The 16-year-old Cypriot has signed from Omonoia, maybe. He has joined, I think it's £275,000, something like that. Yes, it is. He looks filth. Yes, determination is low, but look at some of these other stats when it comes to mental ability. 15 work rate, 18 teamwork. Position is pretty good. He's a future captain as well, 15 leadership. He looks like a really good footballer, 6'4" as well, and he's only 16 years old. I need to get a tutor on him quickly to try and get some of these the mental stats needed really for defenders, concentration, decision, determination, things like that. And another very good young centre-back, Dante Robles, the Peruvian central defender. He, once again, look at this man. He's got the mental stats needed to be a defender. He's lacking some of the more generic mental stats like your teamworks and your work rates and things like that. Physically, animal. 16 acceleration, 16 balance as well, 15 jump and reach, 14 strength. He's a good footballer. He's already played a couple of games for us in the Champions League while he's come off the bench. He will probably be playing first team football by the end of the year. He cost £350,000 as well, by the way. Next up, Juraj Kurzma from Senica. Juraj Kurzma is a 17-year-old Slovakian goalkeeper with 5-star potential and 3-star current ability. There's a reason why I wanted to sign this guy. He is real good. He might be my first choice goalkeeper for this season. He's already played one game in the Champions League, kept a clean sheet as well. From Ajax Cape Town, we've signed another central defender. This time it is a South African called Safamandla Mpoto. Yep, I'll probably get better at saying that. He's signed for how much money? £625,000. Looking at him again. Physically great, mentally great. He needs to kind of improve. His heading's not the best, tackling's not the best, but he's a real good footballer. 4.5-star potential as well in him. And finally, it is another Peruvian central defender. It is Enzo Leon, who signed from Universidad San Martin. He has got some stats behind him as well. Physically, look at that physical stats. 15, 13, 12, 18, 11, 12, 13, 16 there. That is ridiculous. Determination's up there at 19. Aggression at 16 as well. Just what you want from a defender. Anticipation's in the 14 as well. Again, technically, he needs to improve on some bits. Only 9 at heading. Tackling's only 12. Marking's 13. If we select the old ball-playing defender as defend, which is what we do, you can see there he needs to get better at his first touch. Technique as well. Vision's not ideal. Composure needs to improve. But he's got 5-star potential. He's 6'4". He looks like a great footballer. Also, he's already scored for us in the Slovenian First League. So that's the transfer business out of the way. We've only spent £3.7 million. Let's have a look at the finance. There's still £10.5 million left to spend. I'm not planning on spending too much more of that, because this season, I want to lose some games and get to the Europa League. But first, we need to win some games and get to the games that we need to get to lose the games to get to the Europa League. That all makes sense to me, probably doesn't to you. So just to catch you up on how we got to today's fixture against Iskra, we played against FH of Iceland in the first qualifying rounds. First up was a 2-0 victory. Leo Bonatini and Alex Pilo with a goal. What? Leo Bonatini? Yep. Yeah, Leo Bonatini's returned. He's still here for another season. He's worth £8.25 million now. He's absolute filth. He's going to score a ridiculous amount of goals for us this season. So yep, Leo Bonatini, he's back. I said there was only one loan signing. I lied. I forgot about Leo. Bonatini and Pila with the 2 goals for us in the first leg, 2 away goals there. Into the second leg, and it was Bonatini and Lyle Foster with the goals for us this time. So 4-0 on aggregate, comfortably through into the next round, up against Iskra of Montenegro. If we beat Iskra, we have to play Slavia Prague of the Czech Republic. Also in the league, we won 3-1 against Olympia. We went 1-0 up thanks to Nemanja Kayode. They pulled one back straight away. Nathan Aduwa, Lyle Foster and Enzo Leon with goals late on in the game, giving us 3 points. But we are currently second place in the table because someone else won 3-0. Right, let's get to business. Iskra of Montenegro are our opponents. It should be an easy match against them. I just need to sort this mess out. Now, the Champions League squad is going to be a bit different from our regular league squad because we don't have the restrictions on the foreign players for the Champions League squad. So you'll notice we're actually playing quite a few foreigners that we wouldn't actually be allowed to play normally. So today, in goal, we're going to have the Slovakian goalkeeper Juraj Kurzma. He will be the goalkeeper. Daniel Rosero, Christ Diamande and Enzo Leon will be the back 3. Tilen Klemenic will be the right back. Peter Kovac will be the left back. Vohovic and Isidore Bakayoko will be the 2 central midfielders. Bakayoko is wanted by AC Milan, of all teams. I don't really want him to go, but if we get a bit of money for him, maybe we might need to say goodbye to Isidore Bakayoko. Nemanja Kayode will be the shadow striker behind Lyle Foster and Leo Bonatini, who now, both of these, Lyle Foster is almost a full complete forward. Leo Bonatini was a complete forward when we signed him, but Foster wasn't. He wasn't even close. We've trained him up to be a complete forward. He's looking good. The first time in a very long time that we get to play against the 4-4-2 formation. Right, I'm hoping this is going to be an easy match, and we're going to set up the match against Slavia Prague, which, again, doesn't sound like a terrible match, considering we've beat some better sides in knockout competition before. We've got a corner. Bakayoko takes it. It is cleared. Salmon doesn't get the ball. Back heel. Why did we back heel it? Doesn't matter. Bakayoko crosses it in. He's hit the top of the bar. Lyle Foster gets the ball. Lyle Foster doesn't manage to control the ball, and it is cleared. Vlahovic with a corner this time. It's gone to the front post. It's in his own goal. Bulajic with the goal. No, it's not. It's Bogdan Milic with the goal. We are 1-0 up. Vlahovic's corner, basically, just nodded into his own net. Free kick for Iskra in our half. Cleared upfield though. Bonatini's going to get the ball. We are 3-on-2 at the moment. It's 4-on-2. Look at Isidore Bakayoko running to get in there. He's going to cross it in. It's Namandi Kayode at the front post. It is 2-0 on the break. Leo Bonatini with all the running to set up Kayode. We are 2-0 up. Looking good going into, well, I was going to say into the second half. We've still got 20 minutes of the first half. Half time, we are 1-0 up. We've had 5 shots on target. They haven't had a single shot on target, but they have had 5 shots, so they are getting chances, but we're not actually seeing any of them. 5 or so minutes into the second half, Vlahovic's ball to Isidore Bakayoko. Tries to find Lyle Foster. Isn't going to get the ball. Lakisevic is going to play it inside to Bulajic. Cleared upfield, but Vlahovic heads forward. Kayode now. Lyle Foster. Bonatini spins, has a go, smashes it into the back of the net. The Brazilian and Italian man, Leo Bonatini, with the goal there. Corner, Bakayoko takes it. It's cleared. It's cleared off the line. Kayode is going to get the ball, though, for us. Okay, nothing's going to happen from it instead. 70 minutes in, let's do some substitutions. Rosero is going to come off for Robles. We're going to try and bring on some of the younger players. Right, Clayton Augusto is going to also come on, just in case you're interested. This is Clayton Augusto. He is dubbed, if we go information, he is dubbed the next Rivellino. So that's probably quite a good thing, isn't it? We'll just do 2 subs for now. We've got one more that we can use later on if we need to. But we are 3-0 up. Oh, corner. Jovanovic takes it for Iskra. It is not cleared very well, and it's not shot very well either. Still 3-0. Final 5 minutes of the game. I'm tempted to do another substitution. Enzo Leon is on an 8.0 in the back 3 there. Kovac with a throw on. It doesn't matter. It is full time. It is 3-0. So going into the second leg in Montenegro should be nice and easy for us to get through to play Slavia Prague. We have just played our second game of the season in the league, and we won comfortably 6-0 against Rudar Valenia. Namandi Kayode with the goal after 22 minutes. Luka Zahovic then scores 4 on the spin. 1 in the 24th, then in the 28th, then a second half penalty on 46th, then 83rd minute, 4 goals for him, and then Ozbej Kuhar also gets himself a goal in the 92nd minute, which finally puts us back top of the table, and we'll probably stay there for the rest of the season now. Welcome back. We are now in Montenegro, up for the second match against Iskra. In between, not a lot's happened apart from we've loaned out a couple of our foreign players. Basically, I'm trying to loan everyone out to Slovenia. Somewhere in Slovenia. That's the plan. So, anyway, Champions League. We are 3-0 up after the first leg. This one should be actually really simple. This starting lineup we are going to go for. Kuzma will be in goal once again. Rosero, Robles has come in for Christ Diamande, and Enzo Leon will be the other one of the back 3. Adis Hodzic will be the right back today because, what's his name? Where is he? Klemenic picked up an injury. Farkas unregistered. So Hodzic is going to have to play, despite the fact that he's not very fit at the moment. Peter Kovac will be the left-sided fullback. Pila and Isidore Bakayoko will be the 2 central midfielders today. Namandi Kayode, Leo Bonatini and Lyle Foster will be the front 3. Now, I didn't bring any attention to it in the last match, but I'm going to bring some attention to it now. Lyle Foster, there, does not match what he looks like on the pitch. On the pitch, he was a white man with white hair. There, he's a black man with black hair. I don't know whether he's actually not programmed properly, but it's quite confusing for me. Look at this tiny little stadium in Montenegro. It's actually, I think it's 1,500 capacity for the stadium. There's Lyle Foster. He looks nothing like that. He's extremely white, and it concerns me. Anyway, doesn't matter about that. We are in Montenegro, and hopefully we can get, I was going to say 3 points. It's not 3 points. It's a win. Kayode with the ball, plays it all the way across to the Colombian Rosero. Rosero forward to Alex Pila, who's already picked up a yellow card, and we're 3.5 minutes in. Bakayoko, long ball upfield to Foster. He's only got Bonatini in the middle. He's crossed it in. Bonatini there, in off the bar. It is 1-0, 4-0 on aggregate. We've also got an away goal now. It's looking pretty self-explanatory now that we are going to go through to play Slavia Prague in the next round. Hodzic with a throw-on, finds Bonatini. Crossed ball, Kayode heads on, Foster into the area, Foster's there, has a go, Blazic makes the save, we've got a corner. Corner to come in from Alex Pila. towards the 6-yard box. Leon's there, Robles is there as well, and the two Peruvians combine. Dantar Robles gets his first ever goal for NK Maribor. It is 2-0, 5-0 on aggregate. We're going to destroy them, aren't we? Bakayoko with a corner for us now. 6-yard box again, Pilo has made it 3-0. Since the third goal, nothing has happened, so we are running towards half-time. 3-0 to the good. Simple, easy. Hopefully, we don't pick up any injuries. That's the real concern now. Half-time, it is 3-0. I'm tempted to do some substitutions, but I don't really know what I can do. I want to bring off Hodzic because he's a bit knackered, but I don't actually have any right-backs on the bench. Have I got anyone who can possibly play as a right-back? Zan Klomanik. I don't know if he can play as a right-back. He's right-footed. Yeah, he'll be fine. I don't know why he's a left-back. He's going to come on. I'm going to bring off Alex Pila as well for Dino Hotic, because Hotic doesn't get anywhere near as much football as he perhaps should. 48.5 minutes on the clock. Coyote forward to Foster. Foster, long ball upfield. Bonatini into the area. What a shocking effort that was. Doesn't really matter though. We're 3-0 up. 20 minutes left to play. I'm just going to do my final substitution. Not really sure what I'm going to do. We're going to bring on Bajda. Remember Bajda from the first season? He hasn't played for us. He's been out on loan. But Gregor Bajda's going to come on. Corner. Bakayoko takes it. It's cleared by Milic at the front post. Zarubika. Long ball upfield. We were all up there, weren't we? Karakalic, possibly could be his name. Kukalic as well into the area. Good effort, but it is over the bar. It's still 3-0 to Maribor. Kolomnic throws in to Robles, the central defender. Bajda has a go, hits it wide of the mark. 5 minutes still to play. Coyote, long ball upfield. Bajda's not paying attention. Laki Savic is going to get the ball and play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. First time kick upfield. It's going to hopefully come back towards him. Leon heads forward, but not to any one of our players. Now, Iskra passing it around. What a ball that is. Kukalic into the area. Hits it just wide of the post. I say just wide. It was quite a lot wide. Into injury time. We've got 40 seconds to play. Hotic with a free kick. It's cleared, and is it going to get cleared further? It is. Voratovic lumps it upfield. Kovac is going to run onto it, the 17-year-old. He must be loving life. He's a 17-year-old playing possibly in the Champions League for a second year in a row. Kovac lumps it upfield. Tries to find Bakayoko. Can't manage to do it. Jovanovic. We've got 10 seconds to play. Nothing's going to come of this at all. Kukalic across. Zarubika has a go from outside the area. Straight into the Maribor fans at the end of the pitch there. It is full time. It is 3-0. We are going to go through to play Slavia Prague in the next round. There you see confirmation then. We'll be playing Slavia Prague. Do we have a look? Who are their best players? Milan Skoda. He's very good. He's 33, but he is very good. Ridiculous in the air. Okay, Joseph Husbauer. He's again better than our players. And this man, Jmurhal, who's also better than our players. Might not be as easy as I was first hoping. So next episode then will be Slavia Prague. Now, I can never remember. I don't think it's this one. I think if we beat Slavia Prague, we'll then have another match. And in that other match, that will be the one that will decide whether we actually have to go and play. So yeah, we'll have the playoff as well. So, tomorrow, Slavia Prague. Hopefully we beat Slavia Prague. And then we'll have a very good team left to play. And we'll probably lose it. I know, someone like a Dynamo Kiev or a Zenit or a Basel. Someone like that, possibly. I think that's who we possibly... I don't know how the Champions League draw works. I'm a Southampton fan. We don't get in that competition. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2018 with NK Maribor. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time.